You are watching NovaNow.tv, independent community media for Northern Virginia.
I've gotten messages from parents. News outlets have been reaching out to me asking, am I the one organizing this protest? And just lots of concern, lots of parents just not knowing what to do, and lots of parents that are just going to go ahead and comply, not understanding the gravity of the mandate itself and the slippery slope it puts us on.
As far as my own family, I've got great support. I have plenty of friends who've been vaccinated and they are still in the medical freedom camp. They said, look, I chose to get vaccinated. I did the research. I feel comfortable with getting the shot. It's what's best for my health and protecting my family, but I don't think that anyone should be forced to have something put in their bodies.
I don't think that the people on our side are the radicals. We're the ones who are trying to maintain calm, maintain some sort of rational purpose behind these trials and behind this medication.
Hitler would have loved you people! Hitler would have loved you all!
I'm curious, how does that make you feel being compared to Hitler? Doesn't that seem antithetical to your message?
I see them to be very comparable to the Nazis.
I haven't heard one person out here say that they were against vaccines.
No, I'm not against.
All of the comments that we got are what you're saying.
Yeah, and it's good. I think it was a good thing for them to rapidly develop vaccines for those who are most at risk and most desire the vaccination. But the concept that you would force people to participate in a medical trial, which is what this still is, to me is just petty tyranny. And we see that all the time, though, with our local government, our state government, and now increasingly with our federal government. A bunch of bureaucrats who are really ignoramuses are just trying to exercise what power they have to force people into a mode of behavior that they prefer. It's really has very little to do with science.
No vax, we push back! No vax, we push back!
At the end of the day, you could still have gotten the shot and still be against the mandates. The problem is that the mandates are dividing people. And even so, it's not just time for the ones who choose not to vaccinate their kids to rise up, but it's also time for the people who've chosen to vaccinate, who've chosen to get vaccinated themselves to say, we at least still advocate for the freedom. People should still have the right to decide of what they're going to put in their bodies, and if they're not, there should at least be alternative treatments. Every time you go to the doctor, what is one of the first questions that you get asked? Do you have any allergies to any medications? Has anyone ever asked that before you went to go get a vaccine or a flu shot or take your kids to get vaccinated or any shots of any sort?
I'm just so ticked off about this, and I want to stand up for the young kids, the kindergartners, the high schoolers, the athletes, the parents who are trying to do what's right, and Fairfax County has to listen. And if we parents don't say stop, they will keep going. They will keep going. They're going to continue unless we say these are our kids and you work for us based on our tax dollars, and you have not provided the burden of proof that is sufficient to guarantee that our children will not be harmed.
This guy, Dr. Brabrand, thinks that he knows better than doctors and epidemiologists and other scientists who have said people who have the antibodies do not need to get vaccinated. If you had a flu shot, if you had the flu, would you go out and get the flu vaccine right after you had the flu? I don't think so. That doesn't make any sense. But yet, that's where we're at with Fairfax County Public Schools.
If you look at the VAERS data, the Vaccine Adverse Events Reporting System, which is administered by the CDC, you'll see that there are a staggering number of injuries. They vary in degree of seriousness, but many of them are going to be life-changing events.
They're putting misinformation out there, but I believe in choice. If people feel comfortable taking this, that's their choice, but they should not be forcing it on anyone else because we own our health.
Right now they're in the study process. They cannot tell you why people are reacting negatively to the vaccines. And as long as they can't tell me what the profile is of a person who's going to have a negative reaction, I say we cannot be mandating these for our children.
So you must back off our kids. You must stop these mandates. We are taking this territory that you have infringed on, we're taking it back, and we will not stop. No matter what it takes, we will not stop. So,
Appreciate you being willing to talk with us, man.
You're very
Thank you.
welcome. Wake up, America.
Thank you.
Yes, we push back.